here in my garage, you know what I mean? Anyway, I want to show you. So this is my walk to work every single day because I work in the garage, all right? My studio is in the second floor of our garage, and I want to show you what I see as I go to work every single day because I think it may help explain some things and why I believe so big in the vision board. Literally, as I'm walking up the steps, the first thing I see when I go through the doors to my office are some pretty pink flowers and my vision board. My vision board is literally the first thing I see every single day when I go to the office. So, let's talk about my vision board. Okay. I got these LuLaRoe leggings on today. My sister-in-law loves these things, but I gotta tell you, my butt is bigger than hers. And they do that creepy crawly slide thing on me. So before I stretch or bend or something and show you more of my assets, let me get situated. All right, so welcome to my vision board. And it is huge, right? So it's 36 inches by 24, and I know because I framed it. I absolutely love my vision board, and if you watched my earlier video on how to make a vision board, you know that this was my 2018 vision board, and my word for 2018 was focus. So you can see there's focus, 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 focus. It's all throughout the board because in every area of my life, I want to make sure that I'm focused on the goal, that I'm focused on the right activities, all right? I want to make sure that I'm focused. That was my word for 2018. In the center of my board here, I've got this pretty picture of an archway, grass looking out over the ocean because I wanted to travel in 2018. My vision, my goals for 2018 were to travel. And you can see up here, this was kind of my travel section. My theme for 2018 was to travel, right? So I've got the Eiffel Tower on here. I didn't make it to Paris. But I've got, you know, this cute girl flying private. I didn't make it that far, but I did fly private every time I flew first class. I didn't make it to private, but I did make it to first class when I flew around on my trips. So that was like, you know, seeing my vision come true. Steps, it's steps, it's steps. Travel is the only thing that makes you richer, transform digitally. So it was important for me to do more stuff online this year. And I've done that. I have had some speaking engagements. And right here, there's a picture of women speaking on stage. So I was asked to be a featured speaker at different events around the country. And I held my own events. So I was on the list of confirmed speakers. And I spent a lot of time on the water traveling. Let's see. This is a picture of a boat. And I made sure to do plenty of boating this summer. So this whole section up here was about traveling and traveling for fun and for work. All right. So the main goal was to have peace and be able to look at the water and do fun things. But then this section was all about focusing on the travel and traveling bigger, better, broader. And I have definitely traveled in 2018. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And that was one of my goals. That's what I wanted to do. So down here, this was kind of my real estate section. And I've got these trees here because people say that money doesn't grow on trees. And that's not true. If you own those trees and you rent them out, or you own the house and you rent it out or whatever, money most certainly does grow on trees. But you have to own the trees and be able to rent them out before it makes money. Okay? So that was my reminder there. We're going to be celebrating all year. So that was an important word for me. We're going to celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. And the girls in the mastermind know we start every call that we do every single week celebrating everybody's wins. In First Deal Done Fast on Fridays, we have a post go up in the private student group that says, let's celebrate your wins. All right, I believe in celebrating. And it was super important for me in my vision board to practice celebrating. I have this picture. This is a picture of like a resort on the beach, and I'd actually planned a trip to go there for New Year's Eve this year, and I didn't even realize it till I was kind of studying my vision board. And so this is where I will be for New Year's Eve. Maybe not this exact resort on the water, because I don't know which one this is. This is in Palm Beach. We're actually going to the Dominican Republic. So, yay! Your home, your way. A laser focus, again, focus on clients makes all the difference. There's some pretty jewelry here. Let's get started. Let's make some money, honey. And all about the real estate. And then this is kind of my money section. So when we're visioning our life for the next year, I want to increase my income. I don't know many people who want to decrease their income, right? No, that doesn't make much sense at all. So this year, I created new revenue streams for myself within real estate, but also within coaching too. I added new products, new specialties, new niches. This post right here says you've earned money, but are you owning it? And it was very important for me to pay off a bunch of my houses this year. So all of this money in this section right here, easy breezy, $50 million, focus, just piles of cash sitting around. You want to be richer in 2018, learn to save money. I wanted to spend a lot of time. I wanted to actually buy something in Florida. I didn't make that one happen, but there's a picture of Florida there. And I did pay off 4 houses in 2018. In January of 2018, I owned 19 houses. And by December of 2018, I owned 13. But the difference was in January, I owned, I think, 3 houses free and clear. And by December of 2018, I owned 7 houses free and clear. All right. So I sold off about 6 houses, but I saved that money. I stockpiled all this money, and I was able to pay off and own 4 houses free and clear in 1 year. I'm telling y'all right now that a lot of landlords may have 20, 30, 40 houses, but they probably don't have any of them paid off. It was very, very important for me to get my real estate paid off, to get my money situated right. So not just an increase in money, but an increase in cash flow, an increase in net worth, an increase in liquid assets. All of that comes together. And I say this all the time, and I just want to reiterate it again. In real estate, we're playing 2 different games, okay? We're playing a short-term game. It's a lot like playing golf. So you're playing your short-term, you're playing your putting game, but then you're playing your long game too. And you're playing your long-term investments all at the same time. So yes, we need money to eat on today, but I also want to be investing my money and getting my assets ready to make me more money in the next year. So that's my long-term game. All right, so this money section was really important for me. And then this up here, this was kind of my head and my heart and me being a person. All right, so we're going to focus on the positive. This is a picture of a big bed, comfy, luxurious. This is just a reminder for me to rest easy and to create a safe place where I can go and kind of just be and kind of zen out. It's a picture of a woman in a power suit. It's a picture of a lady that says, I am one of millions who don't fit in, which reminds me that I'm a weirdo, but lots of other weirdos like hanging out with me because I'm so openly weird. All right. I want to talk about business 24/7. I am socially awkward. If you run into me, out publicly and you try to ask me about the weather or a TV show or something going on in like pop culture right now or on the news, like I'm super socially awkward. I just have nothing to say. For somebody that says a lot all the time, right? I have nothing to say. But I am just one of millions of women who would rather talk about business and building an empire and future growth and financial freedom and all sorts of those things. I'm just one of millions of those women. So this is a reminder for me every single day that there's other women out there who are suffering through social situations and feeling like they need to keep up with all this other stuff. But I'm telling y'all right now, you don't have to. You can come hang out with me and we will talk about business. We will dream. We will scheme. We will plan. We will have vision board parties. We will be just as weird as we need to be, and we will be together doing it. All right? I am one of millions who don't fit in. Every woman is a queen, a pretty dynamic duo. This is a lady doing yoga. I did get out of my yoga practice. I replaced it with this little guy. Can you see him? He's a horse. So I spent the beginning of the year doing yoga and focusing on my energy and being kind of, I don't want to say low key because yoga isn't exactly like low key, but it is very calming, you know. But then I spent the second part of the year riding horses. And so I was out enjoying the weather. And so both of those things were really important for me last year. And then finally, this one up at the very top is being a power couple with my husband. It was really important that we made moves this year to bring him out of corporate America and be able to work with me on the Whitney Buys Houses team in some way or another. So actually in February of this year, we came out with a course called Apartment Blitz, which, you know, my first love is houses. I just adore buying houses, but he feels the same way about commercial properties and apartments and storage units and trailer parks and all of those things. And so it was a move for us to have like a joint partnership program. And this year he's spent a good bit of time working on that. And we've both spent a good bit of time working on our mindset and manifesting. And I think he's going to make a vision board next year. And so like we've been working on things as a couple to get us, again, it's not just my money goals. See, if you can see right there, that's a bride and groom, like a cake topper. But it's also that as a couple, we've got our money straight. That's very important. And that's important for a lot of husbands and wives. And I don't talk a lot about our couple plans as much as I talk about my plans. But my plans are usually being fed and fueled by our plans. So yeah, so that is, there's some jewelry up here, jewelry right there, pictures of being out in a plane and seeing a river down below. I love water. If you can't tell, I love water. All these views have water in them. There's a pink door, design your dream home. Come on in. I want to make sure everybody feels comfortable and happy when they're with me. Again, flying. There's also a picture of Dolly Parton and Elizabeth Taylor, some rich guys in Tennessee. Again, a lake house view. All this stuff was on my vision board. And then there's this little lady who's gone from one little level. She's leveled up to the next little level. Then she's standing on this level, and you can see there's these guys bringing in a fourth level. And I got to tell you right now, I feel like this year, every quarter, I have leveled up. I have leveled up. I have leveled up. And I am so excited to go into 2019 and level up again. There are challenges in the leveling up process, but it's always beautiful. It's always worth the challenge that you're going through. So, that's my vision board. I love it. It's basically the first thing I see as soon as I come into my office every single day, and it's the last thing that I see every single day. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's pink right here. There's a pink background here. And then right here, there's like white paper with silver dots on it. When you sign up for First Deal Done Fast, the welcome package that I send you is wrapped in pink paper with white paper and silver dots on it. So that was like a subliminal in the background. All of my vision, all of my goals, all of my dreams were based off First Deal Done Fast and helping more women get their real estate deals done super duper fast. Super duper fast. Always in the background of my head is more women need to get their first deal done fast, because if you get your first deal done fast, then you are ready and fired up to get your second deal. You get your shut up checks, you get your money right, your husband's proud of you, your mom's proud of you, and then suddenly all the other deals just roll from there. So in the background of my vision board is the wrapping paper for First Deal Done Fast. I love it. If you have any questions about First Deal Done Fast, send me a message, let me know, drop me a comment if you have any other questions. I wonder in the comments if you can put a picture of your vision board, because I'd love to see, now that you've seen my vision board, I would love to see your vision board. Let me know if that's possible, or let me know what you think about mine. This was mine from last year, and after I get the one done for 2019, I'll post it up too, maybe do a little tour of it. Bye, y'all.